Welcome to this week's 2-minute tip from Mark Hutten. This week's tip is about parenting children with oppositional defiant disorder.
One of the things that we absolutely have to do when we're parenting strong-willed, out-of-control kids is we want to make sure that we're as healthy as we can be and as strong as we can be. Children and adolescents who have oppositional defiant tendencies tend to find a weakness in the family system and exploit it, okay? If there's tension between you and your spouse, they're going to aim to make this worse. If you're having trouble with your in-laws, they're going to try to exploit that. Are you out of shape and exhausted after work? That's when they're going to be the most trying. Are you worried or depressed about something? They're going to figure out what the problem is and they're going to torment you with it, okay? Now, this doesn't mean they're bad kids. They're just intense kids. They seek intensity from you, and they have found they get the most intensity from you when you're reacting, okay? So dealing with a child with oppositional tendencies is very exhausting and trying. And I know I'm preaching to the choir. You already know this. It's going to take about 1/3 to 1/4 of all your emotional, mental, and physical resources to deal with this. If you knew that you would be chopping wood for 4 to 6 hours every day, you'd make sure that you got enough rest, that you were on a good diet, that you had plenty of time to relax. And the same holds true. In fact, it holds double with dealing with a child with oppositional defiant tendencies in the long term. You have to take care of yourself in ways that you wouldn't have to if you didn't have such an intense kid. Make sure that you have plenty of time to talk to someone about your difficulties. This could be your spouse, your ex, a friend, a coworker, a pastor, counselor, whomever. But it's going to be terribly important for you to have somebody that you can confide in and tell them what the problems are, somebody who will listen to you. You want to get adequate exercise. I know that sounds terribly simplistic, but you want to make sure that you get a lot of exercise during these tough times. There's nothing better to blow off steam than to do some exercise that's fun. Get plenty of sleep. Eat well, but don't try to go on a big diet right now. Don't try to do too much. And make sure that you have some type of hobby that you can enjoy. Something that is a distraction to you to get your mind off of the current problems.